We're back, we're ready, and we are here at Las Vegas, Nevada to kick off the Indy Lights season.
Everybody get up, everybody get down. We're gonna rock it till the people say it loud. Everybody get up, everybody get up.
Welcome to C Sports for the first season, for the first season of the Firestone Indy Lights series. I'm Marcus, and I'm here joined by my co-host, Fearless, and we got Gene here. We're here for event number 1 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway at Las Vegas, Nevada. How we doing, guys?
I'm doing good. You're doing just fine too. Ready to race here?
I'm definitely ready, definitely hyped. This season has been hyped for a very long time, and yeah, I'm excited. So you've got
Yeah, it should be a good one.
should be. We've got. Oops. All right, we've got about 5 cars on the field, and would you like to say our qualifying order?
I think you can do that. I don't quite know the qualifying order. I haven't looked.
You don't know the thing? All right. So on pole, starting first, the number 21 of Bubble. He had a average of a 28.162 and is ready to get the day started on pole. In second is DJ, the number 28. His average lap time was 28.233. It's pretty fast, right behind Bubble. In P3 is Karinga in the number 29. His average time was a 28.272. A little bit off the pace from DJ, but is looking to maybe get a win here today. In P4, you know him, you love him. It is Spring in the number 7. His average lap time is a 28.3, and he's hoping to make a 2-peat after he won yesterday in the NASCAR series. And P5 now. P5 is the number 27 of Ewick, or Ewick. I'm not 100% sure. Apologize for that. He is a 28.4. 28.4. That's a very off pace, but he's looking to get it done today.
And that is your starting lineup here at Vegas.
We are looking for, it is a 65 lap race with fuel and pitting. So that should shape up a lot of things, twist and turn things. So
I mean, we only have 5 cars here, but this should still be a pretty good race. You have some talent in here, Karinga and Bubble and everyone else trying to play spoiler here today at Vegas to open up the season here at Indy Lights. Should be a good one to see.
Definitely, with how this has been for the off season, we practice and testing. We're shaping up for a good one, even if we do got 5 cars.
Absolutely. So at this point, we are waiting for the officials to signal the drivers to start pacing. I don't know what the holdup is here, but hopefully in a little bit, we should be able to start pacing and get underway here at Las Vegas.
You know, Fearless, you're wait, hold up. Apologies for that. Fearless, you're an IndyCar driver. How different do you cars to the Indy cars that you ride?
Yeah, I'd say that I think I did like a couple test races here with the Indy Lights. They feel very similar to the actual Indy cars, so it should be like I like what Bubble did here with the Indy Lights. Should be like a stepping stone to the Premier Series, and really shows like all the talent with all the developmental drivers. Maybe they could find their way, get like a couple wins here, make their way up. But very similar field of the cars, and you would expect the same in the next one. Probably more packed up. There would be more drivers at the Premier Series in probably a couple hours now, but we're going to look to pace here, as race control stated that at XX13 we would continue to we would start pacing. So expect some pacing within the next couple seconds.
And I'm going to carry on what you just said about the Premier race. In a few hours after this, don't forget, we got action coming your way back here at Las Vegas, Nevada. You got all the IndyCar guys. That should be a fun one.
Yeah, I'll be in that one. Should be very fun. The Nevada Grand Prix looks to be a very good race. We're probably going to have at least 10 drivers looking to see if they can start their season off with a bang and grab a win here at one of the toughest racetracks. Going to be very packed up. But moving away from that, we're focusing on this 65-lap quick race. 5 drivers, all 5 of them looking to start off the season with a win. But Marcus, you have a pick for this one?
After seeing the testing, I'm gonna have to go with Bubble. Bubble was quick in qualifying. He got the pole, and in those practice races, he was really good.
Yeah, that's a really strong pick. I think I'm going to go with Karinga with my pick. I mean, he's very good at weaving through traffic. You see what he's able to do in the sprint series. So I'd say he's very capable of making his way through the field. And then if he could figure out some pace that Bubble has, he'd probably be up for contention for the race win at the end of this thing. 65 laps.
Definitely could. But don't cancel out the other guys. Remember, anything can happen. It's anyone's game.
That's just how the nature is here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. As we've gotten the signal that it will be green this time. So we're looking to start this thing very shortly.
Again, I'm going to go through the field again one last time. Starting on the pole is Bubble in the number 21 Ridgeline car. In second, you've got DJ in the 28 DHL. Beautiful scheme. In third is Karinga in the number 29 Topcon. I believe that's what it says. In fourth is Spring, the number 7. You should be good today. And in last is Ewok, still don't know yet. The Smart Motor is 27.
You'll figure it out as we go. As we're in turns 3 and 4, coming to the restart zone as we exit off of 4 here, awaiting the green flag to start this thing as they double up now off of 4. It's time to bring the action, and we're underway here at Las Vegas.
Simple start. Bubble already going back.
Looks like he doesn't want to be a part of the early battle here for the lead. It's a long race. Big drafting track.
Definitely.
Lots of banking. You don't really want to be in the hornet's nest when there's a crash, because you don't want to DNF just like that right at the start. And I know there's only 5 cars, but you just never know. There could be a wreck that could break out right now off of 2. As it looks like DJ is going to look to go to the back as Karinga takes the race lead.
DJ doing the type of bubble strategy, going all the way to the back. That might be for the best. You got to be patient at this track, but with the high drafts, that will help you a lot by going to the back.
Yeah, Bubble looks like he does deal with none of that up there. I mean, he's lifting on the straightaway, so maybe it looks like he either might be saving fuel for fuel strategy, or he's looking to just stay out of it here. He doesn't want to get caught up in a wreck. Might be fuel strategy with the way I'm seeing him fuel save. Bubble might be pushing a little more here as he's gone past Karinga. Karinga went to the back, so IWWK is your new leader here in Las Vegas. As it's run single file, about half a tenth back is DJ in second place, and then another 3/10 is Spring. And we've kind of stabilized the order here at Las Vegas. I think Karinga might look to pass Bubble here. Bubble's still trying to lift. I think he might be saving fuel. That is my assumption at this point. Yeah, he's saving like right at the end of the straightaway. He does not want to carry his speed into the corner. And he's lifting in the corner too, so he's probably definitely trying to fuel save while everyone else is pushing a little bit. And with that, Karinga is up to fourth place. He's the one that's pushing his way through the field. However, he's still lifting. He's looking for position, but Bubble has a little bit of a run. He's looking for fourth. As Karinga goes to the inside of Spring for third. Unless Spring somehow gets a miraculous run, Karinga is cleared for third place. So we have IWWK in the lead, DJ right behind him, and then we have quite a bit of a gap to the rest of the field with Karinga in third. Karinga has a little bit of a run on DJ here. He's looking to the outside. We'll see if he can make it stick. It looks like he got a little bit of a draft from IWWK. See if he can carry his momentum on the outside lane. Not quite. He looks like he will be able to. He's still there, though. But here comes Bubble now. He might make a move on Karinga as well. He looks to the outside. Karinga lifts out. Bubble up to third now. Unfortunate turn of events from Karinga, who's looking for second. And now he's going to drop all the way back to last. And Spring has just gone to the inside. Karinga's just going to lift out of it. He doesn't want to deal with any of that. As we have a massive battle for the lead. Bubble is pushing his way up front, and he's gotten to the inside, and he's to the lead. All right, we're still side by side for the lead. Karinga has gone to the outside of Bubble. We have IWWK right behind him, but side by side, very tight here on the front straightaway. Karinga still on the outside. Spring in fourth, looking with the bump draft, or I mean the little bit of a draft here on IWWK. He looks to the outside. Karinga's going to get to the inside of Bubble. He's going to take the lead in 3 and 4. And IWWK right behind him is also going to get to the inside of Bubble. Bubble looks like he's going to get trained. He's going to fall all the way back to the back of the pack. Very unfortunate for him. He was just leading half a lap ago. So IWWK looks to the outside, and Spring is having none of that. He looks to the inside. Couldn't really keep control of the car on the bottom, so IWWK will stay clear of that car and continue his run for the lead as Bubble looks to the outside for third. Doesn't look like it'll work. Spring has some draft, but Bubble has a run. He's not going to stay there for long, though. He's down to the minimum speed of 200 in the middle of the corner, which means he's really lost all the speed that he had. And he drops back behind Spring, still in fourth place. As if you couldn't already tell, Marcus is having some issues. So I'll keep it going until he fixes those issues. Karinga's still in the lead. Bubble looking for third. He's gone to the inside of Spring. He's got some draft, too. He's got him for third. And Bubble's going to look to the outside as well for second. He's right on him. Wheels right next to each other. If he's able to keep his momentum off the corner, which he is, this is going to be close. He might be able to contend for the lead shortly. Maybe the run will die out, though. It looks like it will die out, but he got pretty close to it. As I don't even know what happened, but Spring and DJ have fallen back. They're now about half a second behind, but as you can tell, this is definitely a pack race. This is just how Vegas is with Indy cars. You see the nature of it in real life, 2011. big accident, kind of ended the race early. But here, looking like we're making further than that. We already have 14 laps. As Karinga has dropped back, he's going to sacrifice the lead and give it to IWWK. As DJ has gotten to the inside for a second, and Bubbles there too. Let's see if Marcus has fixed his issues.
Just real quick, is it fixed?
Yes, that would be correct. You have fixed the issues. Take it away.
I apologize for that inconvenience, as Bubble to the outside is going to have a huge run with Karinga following up. More moves side by side. Bubble going to try to fight for the lead. He's going to have a huge run on the outside still. He's going to keep it, and he will take the lead.
Unbelievable stuff. I really only saw one other pass through the outside like that, and I did that actually too. It's very hard to pull it off, but if you could pull it off, you basically got the lead handed to you on a silver platter, and that's what Bubble did.
With how there's no high lane here, it's going to definitely suck.
A little bit of a waiting game there. On the outside,
as Karinga goes to the outside.
Go ahead.
Oops. As Karinga goes to the outside, here comes Spring. Spring going to try to get into it with Bubble and Karinga. Spring going to stay behind Bubble. No, he's actually going to, he's trying to lift. He doesn't want to pass.
Oh, look at this. 3 wide for the lead. Spring on the inside, Karinga in the middle. Bubble went to the top. I think he wanted to give up the lead. He wants to just shake it up a bit. As we're on now lap 18. I think he's going to the back. Oh, he got spin physics there. He's all the way to the wall. Managed to keep it under control, but he's all the way in last now. I don't know what he was doing, but it looks like he does not want to be up front right now.
Yeah, you got to be careful with going up, back onto the track on the apron, because you can spin out, as you saw with Bubble. We saw a bunch of people in practice go under the apron a little and spin, so you got to be careful with that, as everyone is mostly going single file. Here's Karinga making a move now.
Yep, Karinga to the lead. He went to the inside of Spring on the back straightaway, and he was able to make it work. We have a new leader here at Las Vegas.
Karinga. Here's Bubble. Bubble having a huge run in the back. Straight wide.
Yeah. I see what he's doing now. He wants to have some fun. He's going to get those massive runs. And he's still got momentum on corner exit. He's still pulling away from second, third place. And now he's going to lift back out.
And he lost it. There it is.
He lifted it. That's why he got rid of it.
As Karinga has a 0.2 second lead. Here's Ewick and Spring. Here we go. 3 wide again. Maybe no. Spring is going to take away third from Bubble. And Bubble going back to last.
And DJ backs out, lets Bubble back in line, and they're all like a feud there. Who's going to back out the most up for fourth? As Karinga's built up a solid gap, but that's going to be gone in probably a lap because of how the draft is here. So he has a little bit of breathing room. He can relax for a bit, ride it out until he has some competition again for the lead, which that looks like it's going to be probably on the front straightaway unless IWWK does not get the bump draft on the backstretch, which he didn't really get it. And Spring's actually right behind him now.
Yeah, Spring got a little bit of more draft than Ewick, and Spring's going to slow down a little more again. They're just going to keep doing this till the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the nature of this track. They don't want to battle like crazy. They don't want to wreck. It's Karinga's now going to back out. It's a game of chicken. We're literally playing a game of chicken right now.
With them doing this, it's just going to pack the back more.
Yeah, that's like, it gets to a point where it's like, are you really making it easier on yourself if you're backing out of everyone else is doing the same? And IWWK takes the lead gladly. It is built up because everyone's backing out about a half a second gap. So he gets to chill for a couple laps while everyone else is back there.
He definitely gets to chill, honestly. He's just sitting there. He's 0.5 seconds back as everyone fights in the back.
Another point that I could make up is they might be trying to save fuel, but everyone else is doing the same thing. So it's like, is there really if you're like this guy right here, IWWK, is really not really fuel saving while everyone else is, so he's just building that gap. Which kind of reminded me in the Sprint Cup series at the start of the season, there was a lot of guys that were fuel saving a lot, and it got to the point where the people who weren't fuel saving were actually getting the better end of the strategy, but their cautions kind of ruined it. I forgot who was on the right end of that strategy, but they were not, I think it was Kimmy and Bubble specifically who were trying to fuel save a lot, and it didn't really work, as Karinga has decided he doesn't want to stay back there anymore. He's going to look for the lead on IWWK.
He got that big run last lap and stayed with IWWK. Let's call him E-Wake. It's easier. As now DJ is passing Spring on the inside, up for fourth. We maybe see a pass for the lead here.
I don't know if Karinga wants to get the lead, though. I mean, I think he's chilling with the draft. It's just the two of them. Unless he wants to go pass on the outside, or if IWWK gives the inside. Yeah, Karinga does not want to pass with lead. Yeah. He's going to back out. I think he backed out too much. Here comes DJ. He has to go to the outside. That was almost a crash right there. That was really close.
Let's just hope there isn't a wreck anytime soon. We've had clean racing all the way up to almost halfway. I mean, the strategy is surely helping.
Yep. I mean, yeah, you can tell with the strategy, Bubble is 1.3 seconds off the leader, which goes to show that he is absolutely trying to fuel save at this point. He is way far back compared to the rest of the field. So if this works for him, and I think the idea is to make it all the way to the end, because I don't think they're going to, which there's no way you make it to the end. I don't really see a reason in him fuel saving right now, unless he wants to not deal with the battle for the lead and be in that front pack. Because he's still losing time. He's about 1.4 seconds back. I mean, Marcus, what do you think? What do you think about the strategy?
I mean, it's smart, I guess, but the thing is there a point where, and there's Ewok going under the line, or on the apron, very strange. Is there a way you can catch, is there any chance, at any point, could you lose draft? Is that a thing? That's what I want to know. Because you've seen Bubble a 1.3 as he catches up. Holy crap. You saw Bubble 1.3 seconds away. Is there any point where he's, going to lose it?
I will talk about that later, because IWWK has just entered pit road. I think I see why they were fuel saving, because with him pitting a lap or two earlier than the rest of the field, he's going to have to fuel save a little more than the rest of them. Bubble with that fuel saving strategy, now that he's all the way up to second, I think I like that strategy now, because he's up there and he fuel saved a little bit, so he won't have to fuel save as hard in that second run as IWWK comes off pit road.
As we're about to reach the halfway point, Spring he's going to make a move into the inside of Bubble. Could we see any other pitters here? Probably.
I'd say within the next 5 laps, everyone else is going to pit.
Yeah.
Because you really got to stay with the draft. I think IWWK kind of screwed himself over with that strategy, because you really want to stay in the draft no matter what, because you get slingshot moves. They're going to be faster than him.
As he's a lap down, he should have had at least someone to pit with. That might have helped him.
Maybe he just wanted to pit earlier, I guess. I mean, none of that really matters. But we have a battle for the lead. Bubble going to the far outside of Spring. This is going to be cool if this works. It might, too. He has a run. This is going to be insane if this works. Spring makes it almost 3 wide for the lead. They're right next to each other. They're like bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper. This is insane. As Spring gets to the inside of Karinga for the lead, he's going to get it. Bubble looks to the outside, but he didn't have a run. He's going to look to the outside again. I still don't think he's going to be able to hold that run together to get past him. As there's contact there, Bubble almost, that could have been a crash real close. That was some more contact. Now, I will mention, with the IWWK strategy, he does get to chill a bit. But if they keep going for another like 5 to 10 laps, I think he's the odd one out in the strategy. He's not really going to have a chance to win. Because I don't know about that strategy, but we have hit the halfway point of this race. There's Bubble's loose! He's loose in front of the field. He managed to save it somehow. That was real close. That was insane. And he kept the lead doing that too, because everyone else had to back out. But Karinga's still on his back bumper. This is insane. And with that, they've kind of signaled out because of that near crash. That was basically key moment of the race. But yeah, with the halfway point being reached, IWWK will have to save some more fuel if he wants to make it to the end while everyone else is just chilling. Oh, Spring got past. I think that was for position. I'm not entirely sure. But Spring is in second now. Karinga dropped to third. And Spring looks like he got a little bit of a run on Bubble. He's going to look to the outside. Or does he try to cross over? He crossed over. Is he there? No, he's not. If he had a run there, that would have been insane. This is the type of racing you're expecting when you're at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in open wheels. With the sheer banking of this racetrack, it really opens the door for you to just basically full throttle around the entire racetrack. And Spring is around! Oh, Spring has just crashed. There goes his tire. That will be his first reset as the caution has come out here at Las Vegas.
First one of the day. Man.
That's our first big crash of the season there.
Unfortunate how it happened, too. He was just trying to get past him, and he touched his tire, and then he touched his the side of his car, and it just spun him out.
Really all it takes is just that little amount of contact, and then he's just around.
And then just that one little mistake by someone could be the end of it. Although it is not the end of him, if you guys are wondering. He is back in. There's one reset, and that is his one reset.
Yeah. I mean, technically, he's on pace to finish this race. I mean, he is on his last car, but what I like to do, what I think of when I'm on these types of races is, do I make it halfway while not losing a reset? So then I could, like, keep in mind that maybe I could push it a little more in the second half of the race if I'm more conservative in the first half, and that absolutely will not be the case for Spring. He's probably going to have to be more conservative until the last 5 or so laps. And also, that probably saved IWWK's race because he had to pit way earlier compared to everyone else. They were probably still going to go for another 5 laps. So very fortunate break for him. I would expect pits to be open as IWWK has made it back to the field.
I do
Or
not
is Spring
think
not
they
gone
will open
around
this.
yet? I'm not entirely sure.
I think they're going to open it this lap, I believe. We wait and see.
Yeah, so I think Spring still needs to go around. We'll see what race control has to say, but he's a lap down on the scoring board, so he might have to go. Nope, he was set to the lead lap. Never mind. So I'm assuming pits will be open here. Yes, it is. That is the call. We will have pits open here. I'd expect everyone but IWWK. IWWK might actually come into pit road because that makes it easier for him to just make it to the end. Doesn't really have to save. Because remember, he made it like just the halfway point before he pitted, so he might have to save a little bit. If he
Yeah,
stays out here and gets a track position. So I'd expect probably everyone to come to pit road. What do you think?
I was gonna say, yeah, you definitely need to, because with how the draft is, when you get to the end, you're gonna see what we saw in the middle of the race, where everyone was packing in together 10 times, because they're gonna be trying to fight for the win, fight for the lead. So Ewake, he has to pick. I would say he has to pick.
Yeah.
You
don't really want to try to run conservatively, try to save fuel at the second half of the race when everyone else is pushing. Because that's just the nature of it is in these races. You're going to push in the second half when you're like, got that strategy all figured out. And you know you won't need to stop again and make it to the end.
As we see
But it looks like he's going to stay out. He's going to stay out.
Oh.
Maybe he knows that he already saved enough fuel.
You're right, yeah. Maybe he's either doing the smartest thing he could do or the really dumb thing.
Well, we'll see what he does on the restart. As everyone else is in pit road. Looks like Bubble's already out of his stall. So is DJ and Karinga and Spring. So our order off at pit road is going to be Karinga, DJ, Bubble, and Spring. So move all those guys behind IWWK, and that is going to be our order coming to the restart probably next time. Or this time. I think it will be this time.
Might be.
Yep, bring this time the race official.
And from official review, from what we have saw, it was Bubble's fault. Bubble, or from what it looked like, Bubble did go up into Spring. I tried to block him, I guess, and it just unfortunately spun him around.
That sucks. And people look like they might. Nope. Fanning out will not be allowed on the restart as we come to the front straightaway, and we're ready to see what these drivers are gonna put on the line. As we're green here at Las Vegas once again. Let's go.
Clean start from everyone.
Karinga quickly to the inside of IWWK. He's going to get the lead. Bubble with him and Suit.
They're packed in together. Let's just hope they can keep this clean for 22 laps until the end.
I mean, you'd love to see it clean, but drivers like to the very end from here on out, knowing you won't need to save any more fuel as Bubble looks to the outside for the lead. And here comes Spring 2 with the run.
He was not going to use any more of it because we would have slammed into the back of Karinga as he backs out a little bit. Bubble doesn't have enough of a run to get past
Tries to
Karinga.
back in the line, makes some contact, keeps it together. He's still
That could have ended word.
I think he's going to try to file a line here, and he does so. Files back into third place. Gets a little bit of a run on Spring. Spring's going to look to the outside now for the lead. He makes some contact.
Ooh.
Here comes Bubble swiftly to the inside.
Karinga and Spring almost had another Bubble incident as that we saw a few laps ago, as Bubble going to make a move to the outside. Ewik coming too.
Yeah, it's crunch time now. 20 laps to go, coming to 19 laps to go here at Las Vegas.
It's go time.
Everything's on the line here.
As we have DJ doing the little strategy again. I think he's just in the back, or not for saving reasons. I want to say he's just doing it to get a huge run as we see him get one.
Oh,
right
Spring
here.
just got a massive run. Not able to keep to keep it up in the corner. Lost all of it in the middle of the corner. But he's going to get another big run.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, this might be crazy. And he kept it this time in the corner. He has some drop for Bubble. He's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Bubble tries to block. Not quite able to do so. Spring through the middle for the lead.
He takes
He's still
it.
side by side with Karinga. I thought he had him clear in the start of the corner, but he couldn't. Karinga's still in the lead.
You can see where the run starts and where the run ends, as it ends usually on the turns.
Contact!
Oh, that's unfortunate for him. I don't know if that was a little bit of retaliation from before. I mean, you can't really retaliate in these cars, but maybe that had a hidden intent to it.
That was definitely not intentional. I think Spring was trying to file in line and just kind of slid up the racetrack in the bubble. That was unfortunate for that to happen, but everyone keeps it together. Bubble falls back. He wants to chill now. There's more contact between Spring and WWK. Spring up to second now. Man, Spring has really been pushing it to the maximum, everything on the line, even though he's already lost his one reset.
I was going to say, yeah, with what you were talking about when he did lose the car, you got to play it conservatively. Because if you wreck, you're done. One more time, he already reset. He's done.
Yeah.
He's doing really aggressive, though.
Oh, 3 wide for the lead. Here comes DJ on the outside. Oh, is he in the wall? I think he was in the wall.
Here comes Bubble.
Oh, Bubble with another run, too. Look at this. Giant pack of cars. Bubble makes it 3 wide for the lead.
Oh, my God. They're still
See
3
if the run
wide.
can stick. They're still 3 wide for second.
Ooh, they're just letting Karinga go.
Yep.
As Ewick gets more of a run.
Yeah, I was about to say, they let him go for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, the inside lane gets the run, because that's where Karinga is. That's where the draft really comes into play. And that's how these runs form.
Here they're forming again.
Now for second, right on the back bumper of Karinga.
As Bubble is going to try to make another 3 wide move. He's going to do it again.
Oh, Spring!
Holy.
Oh, no contact!
Oh!
That was super close to not being his day.
You can't be aggressive. You cannot be aggressive, especially in his case.
And Bubble's breaking the toe now. We've entered the stage of the race where the leaders are going to start breaking the toe for the win.
Definitely, as Ewick has a little bit of a run trying to catch up to Bubble.
Yeah, he's going to be able to keep that run because you can't really break the toe on the front stretch without it's like a big turn. You really turn the car to the left the whole time, while on the back stretch you can weave all you want. Yep, he's going to weave a little bit here. Break the toe, looks like.
As DJ has a little run, it's not able to carry it out into the turn. And here comes Spring.
Spring's back in the picture already. As there are 11 laps to go, and Karinga's going to look to the outside. He has a massive run.
Oh no!
Big crash. Caution's out. I don't even know if anyone lost a tire, but that's a massive pileup.
That's Ewick, Karinga, and DJ. No tires were lost, only front wings, but wow. That could have ended really bad.
You could tell with how everything was on the line. Everyone was pushing all they could, and the second there was just a little bit of contact, there they went, and that was a massive pileup.
You know what this means?
Yeah.
We're gonna see huge things happen with 10 to go now.
Yeah, we're in crunch time. That's for sure.
Y'all are in for a treat. Those of you watching on C Sports, here for the Firestone Indy Lights race number 1.
I would expect pits would be open here. Everyone has made it. They're in line. Remember with the IndyCar rules, I'm assuming that pits will open here because it's mandatory for there to be a pit lap and then like a GTT.
Not sure if we're gonna go in, but it looks like it's not.
Yeah, pits are open.
Oh, never mind.
I'm assuming everyone would stay out, though. Because remember, there's no overtimes in IndyCar. You have to finish within the designated race distance. As never mind, everybody, we're going to have DJ coming to pit road.
Spring.
And refuel. Yeah, Spring definitely was playing the dummy move, being further to the right than DJ was. I think DJ just wanted to sacrifice his track position there.
You know, we saw that there. Ewick didn't. It looks like Ewick can make it in. So it was kind of strange for DJ to come in and pit. I mean,
I think the idea there though was to just refuel the car just for the heck of it. Go back in the pack. You don't want to end up caught up in this crash. That's probably going to happen again because you see how tight the racing is.
You know what? That's probably what he's doing. He's probably going to the back to get more of a run, avoid the crashes, and make it to the end.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Another strategy move. As we're 9 to go in Las Vegas, Firestone Indy Lights.
Yep. And now we're off at turn 4. Coming to greet the green flag for hopefully the final time. Everything on the line once again for these drivers. Green flag once again. Let's go.
Anything could happen. As you saw in the back, DJ almost went on top of Coringa. That could have ended a little bad, as these restarts are usually crazy.
I'm surprised Spring is still pushing. I mean, I know it's 8 laps to go, but you got to know if he ends up crashing and losing his tire, that's it. That's his race.
It's done. Very aggressive.
Everyone else is free to push, though. Whereas we're coming to 7 laps to go. Bubble's still in the lead. No more contact. And DJ's going to go on the outside with a little bit of a run. Oh, Coringa, I think, has enough of a run to get past IWWK. As Bubble's breaking the toe. Bubble looking to pull away and just take the first race of the season in Indy Lights. Coming now to 6 laps to go here at Las Vegas.
And here's Spring and Ewick. Gonna try to make a move. Ewick on the bumper, on the rear of Spring. All kind of stacked up. They're single file again.
That was really close. That was basically, if he didn't lift there, that was a crash. Like, that's really, it's the difference. That's the difference right there. Everyone's driving to their limits. 5 to go. Spring building up a run. He's going to look to the outside of Bubble.
Oh, that might have been Ewick's race. I don't know what he's doing, and if he's trying to do the strategy, he might be a little too far.
Spring to the outside.
But here's Coringa. Coringa's going to have a huge run from 4th. Going to go to the middle. Oh!
Oh, he made it work. As IWK being out of the race, he is lagging really badly. He's going to be probably 5th place if there's no caution.
Ooh, that is very unfortunate.
Top 5, I would take it for him. It's the first race of the season. It's going to be a long season. Still good points, yeah. Bubble breaking the toe. I'll see if DJ has something now for Bubble.
It's not going to. They're still single file. They're just waiting for that run to pop out of nowhere. Here's that run. Spring and Coringa.
Oh, yeah. Coringa now to 2nd.
Coringa going to go to the outside. But also, here comes Spring.
Spring's going to get the position. He's going to look. He's looking.
He's not going to be able. We're 2 to go now.
And 2 laps to go. He's looking on the outside for contact.
We would have had a repeat.
Anything for Bubble was the way that they're driving each other. Bubble with sole possession of the lead.
Ooh. On turn number 4, coming to the white flag.
And white flag, one more time around here at Las Vegas. Bubble in the lead, Coringa right behind him. Here we go, this is it.
They're waiting for the runs. Again, you just got to be patient
I don't
for
think
it.
there's anything. I don't think they have anything. This is going to be close, though.
Coringa.
He's looking. I don't think he has anything.
I think that's it.
Turn
It
four.
looks like it.
Bubba with an amazing performance, keeping the lead for the last 10 laps. He's going to win here at Las Vegas.
Oh no! There goes DJ.
As DJ's wrecking after the line.
And it ends like that. Bubble, the pole winner, will win the first event of the Firestone Indy Light Series.
And look at that, our picks are 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
See, I told you Coringa has the pace. If he had the pace,
You're right.
he just couldn't really get that run. He was right behind him. You could really tell that after on those last 5 laps. I mean, I could tell, but there was really not really a run that anyone could build up to really challenge Bubble. Didn't have enough of a run, and none of them caught him by surprise. So Bubble was able to cruise using the inside lane to the win.
That inside lane, I mean, they called it though. As we're gonna go look at a replay from that big wreck before, it was just unfortunate. Everyone trying to fight. And with those bumpers, with the rears, when you get locked onto those rears, you're just going to spin, and that's what happened with Ewick as Ewick spun, got Coringa, and along with DJ. But
what happened on that is Spring really didn't lift entering 1 and 2, and then it just crashed from there because he got into the back bumper of IWWK. Coringa was looking to the outside. He turned IWWK, Spring did, and then Coringa was there, caught up, and then DJ was just along for the ride too.
You know, you can compare that wreck to what happened with that other thing. Oh, here's Bubble burning it down. But you can compare that one wreck to that one time, the near wreck where they were on each other's rears, and a wreck could have happened at any moment, but they were smart enough to lift. If that's what would have happened if they didn't do that, but.
Yep.
I mean, wasn't too bad though.
Yeah, that was a good race. That's exactly what I came here for, to watch a big pack race and just amazing show here at Las Vegas.
Very exciting. As Bubble burning it down on the Las Vegas grass. What? Gonna win the first race of the Firestone Indy Light Series. Get the thing. It's like we cannot interview the winner, unfortunately. Bubble, he's not able to. Guessing just some comm issues, but we're gonna see if we can try to talk to some of the other ones. We can. Looks like we're gonna talk to second place Coringa. Fearless?
Yeah, Coringa, that was a really good run to end off the race. What do you think happened to make you not able to get that run to get the lead there on the last couple laps?
Lack of being able to work an outside line. Pretty simple. You could get a run, but it really just meant we were just packed up, and you couldn't. It was really and almost impossible to get a run to fully stick. These straightaways are so short, so we were just packed up, but couldn't really go anywhere. So on the last lap, I just tried to hope he would make a mistake and go to his inside, but neither happened. He just held it well, and fair went to him. He drove the car right, drove the package right, and got away with the win.
Yeah, that's precisely what I was thinking too. Really couldn't really do anything. Bubble drove a really good race there, but I'm sure you're glad with P2. Definitely not the best case scenario, but you got yourself a good run to start the season.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really grateful for the P2, especially after all the restart shenanigans and almost getting tire damage at one point. But P2 is still very good. I'll take that any day of the week. Bubble. And yeah, just all I have to say.
Yeah, thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, good run from Coringa there.
As next, we're gonna bring up DJ. I'll take this one.
Yep, I was about to say you could take that one.
DJ, so you had a strong run out there. You got collected up in that one wreck. Didn't do much to you, but you were there for third. You couldn't get that run. I saw you were trying to wait for it, but let me know what was your whole thinking process on those final 10 laps?
Yeah, I just wanted to go straight to the back and like just try and generate a run, because the further you are back, you know, you could have like a run and try an outside line. I think on 2 or 3 to go, I let Coringa go by for that inside run and see if he could do anything, but he couldn't. So, you know, we just trained the last, 2-3 laps to, 2-3, Andretti's 2-3-5. It was pretty good. Fortunate for IWW, he started lagging, and yeah, his whole day was just kind of messed up from the get-go, but yeah, I'm happy with P3 and good thing to look forward to.
Very good thing. I believe I think that's it. Thank you, DJ. Great job today, and good luck next week, or
Thank you.
2 weeks. Not in 2 weeks. What? Fearless, you can come. You can get this one. We're gonna talk to Spring.
All right. So, Spring, got a solid run there, came up with 4th place. I would like to bring up that first crash that gave you tire damage. Give us a briefing on what happened there.
Well, just ran up the track, I guess, so, and then kept making contact. I was trying to, all the way on the high side, so. Yeah, that happened quite a bit, actually, most of the race, especially towards the end. I was trying to make moves on Bubble or some other drivers, and I just get driven up the track, yeah, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone else was trying the same thing. It didn't really work, but you came up with 4th place. Solid effort from you. Looking forward to next week?
Maybe, yeah. It was fun, so, I'm not too focused on points, just looking for fun races, good wins, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good approach to that. So, good race from Spring. 4th place, solid run. We'll see what he's able to do next week.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And last but not least, he doesn't talk. Well then, that is your Firestone Indy Lights race number 1 here at Las Vegas, Nevada. An amazing race, intense race. Fearless, you got anything to say before we close?
I would like to mention that in an hour from now, we got our premier event in IndyCar. We're going to have the Nevada Grand Prix. We're going to have a big race. Lots of guys racing it out. Going to be similar to what we just saw, except there's going to be like way more drivers. It's going to be a good one here at Las Vegas.
Definitely.
Long laps.
That's double of what this was. But
More than double.
More than double? Dang, alrighty then. But that'll be in an hour. Be ready, guys. I will be back in the booth, so I will see you guys soon. This is C Sports. We're out.
C Broadcasting Group and C Sports reserve their respective rights. Any unofficial use of this telecast without credit to C Broadcasting Group and the respective